Hi everyone, thank you for joining my first video. Today I want to talk about lengthening and shortening pattern pieces. So let's start with the lengthening. Today, the pattern here I have in miniature scale is the Love Notions Cartwheel Collection. So the first step that we're going to do is create some vertical lines up and down the pattern. This is to help with aligning the pattern pieces later on. So I'm going to draw one line here and then draw two more lines parallel to the grain line. Like that. And I have, this is the front, this is the back, so you would do both the same thing on both sides. Alright, so the next step is to figure out where we are going to cut horizontally along the pattern. Now, the Cartwheel Collection dress is a knee-length dress, and my daughter wanted a maxi length, so I had to add 9 inches to this dress. Now, a tip on lengthening large amounts is to spread them out. So the first one would be right at the waist, the second one would be over here, and then the third amount would be at the hem. So because it's 9 inches, we're going to do 3 inches here, 3 inches here, and then 3 inches at the hem. So this doesn't have any lengthening or shortening lines, so we're just going to create them. And I will create, let's see. We'll do one that's 3 inches from the hem, and then another one that's 6 inches from the hem. Okay, and then do the same thing on this side. 3 inches and 6 inches from the hem. Okay. Now we are ready to cut along these lines. The next step is to cut the pieces, so we have them cut, and I already attached my extra pieces of paper and marked the lines just so that we can keep going. And what we're gonna do is take those lines that the vertical lines you drew, and continue them down to the additional paper. And I'm not sure if this is something that people do, but this is what helps me keep everything aligned. So the lines will match up just like that. And then I can take this down. And then keep going to the next one. So, and we will attach the bottom the same way. Match up all the lines together and tape the pieces. Now the bottom hem, you want to keep the hem the same way. So what I do is I take my ruler, and this ruler is very helpful with the clear grid, so you can see that. And then I'm adding 1 3/8 right now. So I'll put this line right here and then draw a perpendicular dot at every 1 inch mark, and then move my ruler so that it is perpendicular to the line that I'm drawing, like that. And then if I need to, I can go in and fill in the middle as well. This helps for obviously when it's a larger pattern. And then you connect the dots. Okay, so we have this, but as you can see, these pieces don't really match up. Okay, so I've added some more paper here so that we can use it to true up these lines here on the points, and I usually am doing this on tracing paper, so this is a perfect way to use up those tracing paper scraps that you cut out. So I usually do this with pencil, and then go over it with the pen. So here this is easy because you're going straight down. But as you can see here, we've got a very big difference. So actually you want to use this line to go down like this. And then at the top, we can use a French ruler like that. So we've got this line coming from here, this line is going to go all the way down to the hem. And we're going to add a little bit of width right there. And that is your lengthened dress.